Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a collective reading for this Mercury retrograde season that we just started yesterday in Leo. So, because we're going to be crossing through this threshold of reviews and adjustments and going back to what we have thought was, an amazing idea, and, perhaps there are things that need to be adjusted and integrated most of all. We still have 3 weeks of this Mercury retrograde, and it's interesting because Mercury is going direct in Leo in August 11th, and that is the exact same day that Venus, Jupiter, and Sirius are going to be in a conjunction in the middle degrees, the 14th degree of Cancer. So that is a very, very, very significant date. And I have been already receiving, in fact, guidance from the Council of Elders, which they're showing up here in this message, for the next full moon ceremony. Although I have to check whether or not it's going to be exactly on the day of the full moon. But I do feel like that day, August the 11th, is a very, very potent day. Not only because, we leave this Mercury retrograde, but also because of this conjunction between Sirius, Jupiter, and Venus in Cancer. So with that said, because this is a collective reading, I'm doing it with my big combined deck of tarot cards and astrological oracle cards, so you see both of them in your reading today. In fact, we are ending this portion of the reading with the card of the moon and the bottom of the deck being Capricorn. This is exactly talking about the after effects of the full moon in Capricorn, which is something that I have been feeling personally in my own energy field. Almost like this time to really silence and quiet everything around me, like really tune into my own signal so that I can integrate everything that flooded in through that full moon in Capricorn. So I feel like it's like it wants to explain almost like what is the guidance because of what we have experienced collectively with that full moon in Capricorn. And so we're starting with the Five of Swords, and this is a card that talks about this placement of your spirit. But what I heard from this card was, halt, your spirit is integrating. So the integration starts already from the first card, but because we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is the card that represents the Council of Elders, and it's interesting because as soon as I got the word integration from the Five of Swords, this is when the Seven of Pentacles jumped out of the deck. And it's almost like this assistance from the elders, this assistance from your own ancestors, from your own guides, from your own team. It's not just one being, it's a collective of beings that are here holding space for you to integrate into a specific position. And it's almost like this more etheric body of yours. It's like you are tuning into such a high frequency of this spiritual location. It's almost like maybe you have tuned in to this ability of yours to bilocate, is what I'm perceiving just now. It's not what I have seen before. It's almost like understanding that you can be in one place with your physical body, and the Council of Elders is here holding space for your body to remain sacred, to remain secure. But spiritually, it's like you're learning how to bilocate, how to astral travel, how to go places that you feel like you belong there. Because to me, the fives, they indicate the spot, the location, the place. But in this case, it's like this etheric location. It's not a physical one. So it's like this is where you go, maybe when you dream, maybe when you sleep, maybe when you meditate. It's like your spirit is going there to integrate something that is beyond the physical, but it needs to come back to the physical as well. And it's like they are here to assist you. They are here to assist all of us. It's almost like each one of us are going to have like this It's like this collective, like this specific spirit team that is here to assist you integrating and grounding this energy. It's almost like it's helping you with your health, with you paying attention to how your body is responding to this ability of bilocation. I don't know how to express that. I don't feel like you've known about this ability of yours. It's almost like, it's a surprise. It's almost like you didn't even know you were able to do that. You didn't even know that you were capable of astral traveling. But it's like the more that you feel good in your body, because there is this huge cleansing, and this is being provided by these ones. It's like they're coming in and they're tuning your body. This is something that came also as preparation for that full moon in Capricorn, organized or assisted by this collective, this council of elders and other beings, right? So there is this phase of integration so that you can find your spiritual integrity, I feel like, because to me the fives, they do represent integrity, but being the Five of Swords, it's like this spiritual integrity that you are learning how to it's like how to absorb that, how to integrate, how to embody that in your physical body. But first, before you can actually perceive the signs through your body, it's like these ones are coming in with this energetic bath. It's like this cleansing with water and with light, with the Eight of Cups and with the sun. So it's like this very pure light. It's kind of like this frequency of like bathing in water, but also bathing under the sunlight. It's kind of like the message that came through for the Saturn retrograde reading that I did a few days ago, where the sun was emitting kind of like this greenish light, but it was in these wave forms, and it was touching the surface of the water and it was merging with the water. So it's kind of like that, but I feel like this is very unique because of the Eight of Cups. So it's almost like this collective, which might very well be your own elders, your own ancestors, your own spirit guides, your angels, and they know you personally. It's almost like they know exactly, like, it's like, because I'm seeing this as like murky waters. So it's almost like they know the reason why your waters, your emotional body has been polluted or has been in this process of filtering, right? So it's more than just, it's almost like it's wanting to be very specific. It's like the energy that the green light brought through the sun and the water in the Saturn retrograde reading was for the collective, was almost like this spreading through the waters of the planet. But here comes your own personal spirit team who knows and senses exactly what your body needs, not just from a physical aspect, but from like this emotional and energetic point of view. So it's like they are coming in, bringing this huge cleansing. It's like it's very specific. It's like it's almost like while your spirit is astral traveling and experimenting with this newfound ability of yours, right, of bilocating, it's like they are here tuning into your body. It's almost like you are adjusting to this etheric body of yours. You're getting to know your place in that spirit realm. It's like you're recognizing who you are among, these etheric beings. But here these ones come and they touch your body, not physically but energetically, bathing you with water and with light through dreams, but in a very specific, personalized way, because they know your essence. They know, it's like they know your light body, so they are also helping you to integrate everything that is like, that you're integrating a lot in a level. They are coming in with this assistance, helping you to integrate this etheric body, this light body into your emotional field, which needs kind of like this cleansing first. It's like filtering through everything that is not compatible with your lightness, with the lightness of your being. And I feel like when they bring in the light, because they bring in the light after they have cleansed you, they are showing me this tower. And it's almost like they are pointing to the tower. It's like your light. And it's fascinating because to me, it's almost like your spirit is going to this tower when you sleep. Is going to very specific spot that might be like this sacred site, or like a place where you feel like home, right? Because to me, the tower represents home, a place where you feel safe, and you are safe, especially because the Seven of Pentacles is right on top of the tower. So it's almost like they are surrounding your home so that you can find your home in the ethers, so that you can find this sense of, homecoming when you go to this place through your spirit. And the reason for that is because it's like I'm hearing the word luminescence. It's like your luminescence comes from this place. It's like this is the place of your true origin, or it's like where you were birthed. It's like the light of your being was birthed here. Therefore, it's like it's gaining this momentum. It's like the more you integrate, the more you cleanse, the more you go through this it's like this bath, this energetic bath that the Council of Elders is assisting you with. It's like the more clear this image of this place, that you are already going in spirit, that you are already astral traveling there, is coming to your mind. It's like it's coming, it's almost like seeing a silhouette that is a little bit foggy, a little bit out of focus, and you don't know exactly. It's like if you were to pinpoint that location, it's like you wouldn't be able to do that. But now it's like the more that you are cleansed, the more that you are integrated, that you are assisted by the Council of Elders, the more that they are shining a light on this sacred site, on this landmark, on this home, because it's like you're meant to go there. It's almost like that is the place that you go to. So your body is in one place. Your body might be in a place that you feel at home, but it's not your actual original place. It's like your soul, your spirit is seeking your original home, if that makes sense. So the Council of Elders is facilitating that. And it's almost like during the day, you're going to have, this is fascinating because I just saw this. So the moon is right underneath the sun. So it's almost like talking about how the sun is illuminating the moon, the sun is illuminating the tower, and the moon is also illuminating the tower, but it gets a little bit confusing or a little bit out of focus when you are, it's like when you are in this transition from, it's almost like this twilight moment. It's like when you're just waking up or when you are falling asleep. It's like this in-between liminal space. So it's almost like the more that you are consciously receiving this bathing, cleansing assistance from the Council of Elders, the more this image is going to be clear for you. But it also comes with a 10 of Wands, which brings kind of like this heaviness. And the heaviness here, it's almost like a type of remembrance that the more this image becomes clear to you, the more you're going to remember something that weighs down your soul. So it's almost like this grief, or it's like carrying the weight of another, carrying the weight of a situation, maybe a past life, that you lived here. If we're talking about like this place of origin, like where your luminescence was born, it's almost like something happened that it's not that exactly your light was turned down or turned off, because it's like, I feel like, what the Council of Elders are stating to me right now, or correcting, is like this light can never be shut down. However, you can go through a phase, and I feel like it's almost like you've been through this phase of, it's like your spirit knows where you belong, And the more you go there in your astral travel, it's like the more clear this is going to become in your mind, but also it's going to bring you memories. It's like that are heavy. And that's the reason why this image had become so foggy. So it's like that's the reason why you had to forget a little bit. It's kind of like you had to see your light, but reflected in the moon. So it's like you couldn't deal with, I don't want to say, it's like it's not deal. It's like you had to learn about the brightness of your being, but before you could really tune into that, it's like you had to see yourself through the brightness of the moon. So it's almost like the sunlight that reflects upon the moon. This is who you saw yourself as being. This is who you, it's almost like you know who you are. Your spirit knows who you are. The council of elders know who you are. The waters have been polluted, especially because the Eight of Cups is right on top of the Ten of Wands. So that's the reason why this emotional cleansing is, it's like essential before you can see yourself as clear as day through the light of the sun. Until then, until this cleansing is complete, until you really lift off everything that you have been carrying on your soul, it's almost like, okay, so it's reminding me of something that was really, really coming through the full moon in Capricorn preparation readings, and also the reading itself about this karmic release, this karmic letting go, shedding of, the old. So it's wanting to go back to how you identified your essence, the truth of your being, through something that was just reflecting your truest light. So you saw yourself as, perhaps one who could not shine so brightly. It's almost like you had to dim your light, or you could only be yourself, be your truest self in the middle of the night. It's like in private. You couldn't show your light. But now with this full moon in Capricorn, it's like you are mature enough to remember your ability to bilocate, to go back to this place, to see it clearly now, and to also feel, because it's like this is how you become a lot more clear about this place, because your soul remembers it through the emotional field, which has been carrying this burden, right? And maybe it's like this burden because of another, or because it was kind of like this collective, it's like this collective heaviness surrounding this place. And that made you fall asleep. It's like, it's almost like that's when your soul chose to forget. Your soul chose to see yourself just through the reflection of the moon, and not through this direct sunlight, which is the source of who you are, which is your essence. So it's almost like now is the moment to really realize that assistance is here, so that you can go back there, so that you can see yourself through the true light that you are, not just the reflection that you, it's almost like that you, what I'm hearing is like that you bound yourself in. It's kind of like this karmic shared path, right? That tends to me talk about the shared path. And, because also Capricorn talks about authorities and, hierarchy and figures that are, perhaps even authoritarian. It's almost like you had to shut down your light because of the heaviness of, somebody that was there in this place of origin. But it's like you carry this as almost like this grief that you couldn't fully show. It's almost like you had to weep in the nighttime. You couldn't show your tears during the day. It's like you had to remain steady. You were the one who held this tower, you know, strong and steady. You are the structure. It's like that's the reason why your energy is so intertwined with this place. Because you were the strength. It's like you were the light of that place, right? It's like you brought life to this place. And then when it got too heavy, that your soul couldn't bear that, it's like that unexpressed grief, it's like you went to sleep. It's like your soul decided to forget, to see yourself, you know, through this more gentle light that is reflected in the moon. But now, it's like now your soul is more mature, and this is coming to an end, but it needs to be seen because it needs to be cleansed. It's like the cleansing process is in re-seeing this, re-seeing how you thought, you know, it's like you identified yourself as being this moonbeam, not moon being. I was going to say moon being, but actually what I heard was like this moonbeam. But actually you are this, it's like this sun blazing, truthful light. So give yourself time to integrate all of that, because it's like it's, you know, in integrating, because, you know, the central column here is where the heaviness is still in your emotional body, in your soul. But you are, it's like now you are more prepared to see the truth of your being, not just reflected in the moon, because that moon, the full moon in Capricorn, allowed you to see your truest light with the help of these ones. So that is really fascinating. So I wonder if these 3 weeks of Mercury being retrograde is like this phase of integration. Especially because it's like, you know, we're going to be heading to the next full moon. So it's like this new cycle that is coming to conclusion. Okay, so I am going to pull more cards to see where this wants to go next. And also I'm going to pull from the astrological runes. If you want to join me in the extended, I'll be very happy to see you there. I'm going to leave the link down below here. If you want to join me, I'll be very, very happy to see you there. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.